Okay, so we're joined today by these two lovely ladies. So if you want to introduce yourself, please. You are?
Hi, my name's Christelle.
Hi, I'm Amina.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
Sure. I'm 34.
Oh, no, not that.
No,
It's alright, you've got to
I'm
say
fine.
the
I'm
age.
good with the age.
Oh, okay. You're good with the age.
I'm happy to make it to 34.
Yeah, okay.
34, 2 kids. I'm currently in radiography, but I'm studying to do quantity surveying.
Okay.
I'm Amina. I'm a music manager and a producer and just an entrepreneur, just, building a business, for the females, the black females out there.
Okay.
And all females.
Alright, fantastic. So we've got some female energy in the building today because we're going to talk about
Second time.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, which it can be the case, then
Say again?
For the second time.
For the second, but as guests. The last one was the host.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about, as we've got females, and we can talk about things that relate to females.
When Foxy Brown comes to town, all the brothers gather round.
Yeah, so the question I want to ask is, why do you think that you got sisters, who are choosing white men?
Really?
left field.
What? What's up?
Carry on. Yeah.
Why do you think that is? You're seeing more of it now.
Whatever it is about us that bothers you, we gotta figure out a way to deal with this.
Or what?
Okay, so personally, I haven't dated anyone outside of my own race.
Yeah, that's right.
But I would think maybe, from my own personal experience, it might be you've experienced too much stuff that you just don't want to, and so you try and find what you're looking for elsewhere.
Okay. So do you think that do you think they find what they're looking for? Just by going elsewhere, do you think that solves the problem? Because sometimes the problem might be deeper.
I don't think it would necessarily solve the problem, but if you find that guy and you try and it's better than what you had before, why not?
So say.
So what was the question again? Why do you think black women
why
date
are you seeing
white men?
more? Yeah.
Why are you seeing it more and more?
Yeah.
So I believe that, I'm 30, and when I was growing up, to be fair, where I was growing up, I didn't really know about interracial marriages and stuff. Everyone was just black and brown and kind of all in the same kind of hemisphere. But as I got older, I started seeing obviously more interracial relationships, more so black men with white women. But now I feel like, in my opinion, black women are probably just sick and tired of it being a thing against them. If you know what I mean, like, why can't I? Like, you all do it, why can't I? Like, what's the problem? How I believe. So I feel like if I was to date a white man, which, I don't know, I doubt it, but it could happen. Me personally, I wouldn't do it with no shame. I wouldn't feel shameful about it because I don't think there's nothing to be shameful. Like, I don't think there's no shame in it. Like, I don't think it's less than. I feel like I don't think it's less than. I just think that my reasons why would just be because I'm exploring like everyone else is.
Exploration.
Are you ready to explore? Come on! Vamos arriba!
Okay, you want to say something to that? You want to say something to that?
So we talk about that little more.
I'm just saying because I even the fact that
She gonna say
here's the thing. This is what, like, my thing is, like, I'm so shocked that black men would even utter feel a way about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just like do it all the time. So what would be upsetting, or why would you feel a way about a black woman doing it when?
Well,
Most black men I know have dated outside their, at least dated.
You get away from me, Miss Sophie.
You's a pretty boy, and you was gonna play with me. Blaze and the other bucks do, and you is too.
Miss Sophie, I'll tell your father.
You tells him your skin and buy you alive. I'll say you done raped me.
Miss Sophie!
You have a lot of black men who are very disrespectful towards black women, and if you've grown up seeing it with, you know, poor the people around you, then you've gone up to starting dating black men, and it's all happening around you, and you've got a lot of black men who will openly out of their mouths say, I don't date black women, dark skin, or all these disgusting things out of their mouths.
Yeah, I worked with a guy who said something like that before.
I would literally be like, F you's like I'm doing my own thing, like I'm dating Asian, white, anything but black. I can understand as to why a woman would do that, and I generally, this is why I kind of defend when, I really get defensive when a black woman's dating a white man, because I don't feel that she done it, in some cases obviously for status and wealth, some cases, I'm not going to say she didn't, but I generally believe that black women hold on to their race a lot more than black men, so we will go through the ball of dealing with a black man. So not all black men are, you know, trouble, but some are, and we will go through that and still be getting disrespected by a black man who will happily go with any other race, but we'll stick to him because, you know, he's black. And I feel like now that we're getting older, and now that, you know, society's more connected and we're all a bit more entwined, I don't think it's an issue for a black woman to date a white man. I really don't, and I really believe that her reasons for are not the same reasons for as to when a black man dates a white woman. That's my honest opinion. That's it.
Simple.
So I've seen situations. Right, so you're saying that the black woman's usually loyal, right?
Yeah.
To the black man, and the black man's like not as loyal. Yeah.
Because he's got more options to explore, and he will explore his options because we're in England and there's just more options. But
what I was gonna say is I've met black women before, right? Some very, very beautiful women over the years, and they do not date black men as a rule.
That's true.
Right?
Why?
I've never met anyone like that.
I've met a few. Don't date black men as a rule, and the reason why they say, because they give the reasons of black men are this, black men are that, black men are useless, they don't want to work, they cheat, it's long list.
I've literally never heard that, so that's crazy to me.
It's long list, right?
Was that due to experience?
No,
or?
they've never dated a black person.
No,
this is based on this stereotype.
I'm thinking
or
of
TV or
television
something.
programming.
Yeah.
Less than 3% of you people read books. Because less than 15% of you read newspapers. Because the only truth you know is what you get over this tube. Right now, there is an entire generation that never knew anything that didn't come out of this tube.
Television programming, right?
Programming.
And they don't, right? So it's like there's situations where you could have a guy like some merchant bank. So like a merchant banker, right? Handsome black guy, yeah, and he would move to them, and they would not be interested, right? They're thinking, no, yeah.
Distaste
between for black men, yeah, which has been passed down through, I don't know, their mothers, or I don't know where it's come from, yeah, but this is a reality as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to contextualise it. I'll tell you why you got to contextualise it. Because you two have really told me, yeah, what you haven't done based on your environment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas what he's referring to is a completely different environment. That's why you're allowed to say, oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah,
because in your
one
environment,
time,
you wouldn't.
probably.
Do you see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So then, just bear that in mind because when you're saying it, it's like you probably can't compute because it's like I've never seen that. Do you see what I mean? That makes sense?
The way you say,
I've seen it though.
Yeah, the way you say,
obviously.
We're men, so we've experienced it. We've had that where we've sat down and have a conversation with a girl, and the girl's said, by the way, you do realise there's none for you, right?
Yeah.
Everything that he said was true.
It's mind-boggling because if you're black and your mum and your dad's black and your grandfather and your grandmother's black, and if you've got brothers and sisters they're black, how do you even think like that? And it makes me just question the background. They grew up in an all-white environment, like a predominantly white city.
What you said a minute ago
I don't get it.
about a certain black man. There was one black man that I met. He was a DJ. I can't remember his name. I went out him. I can't remember his name. It was a DJ name. I can't remember his name. But there was one time we was at some modelling shoot, and then he asked who the models were, and then the director was like, oh yes, a couple of black models. I don't do them black girls, man. I was like, what the hell? I was like, don't chat like that in front of me. He said, no, man, I'm entitled to my opinion, innit? I'm entitled to my opinion.
And he's a black man.
And I'm like, are you serious? right now. Don't talk like that in front of me. And there's obviously one of the rules. There was other ethnicities present. And I'm like, why are you telling them that? Yeah, if you want to tell me that, then me and you can have a chat. But you don't tell everyone that, because then that gives them the right to think that black women are ugly as well.
Lesser than?
You know what I'm saying? Lesser than. Thank you.
Because, sorry.
But here's the joke. When they came out, they were so beautiful.
Yeah, of course.
That he had to physically retract his statement.
Oh, really?
In the present. He was like, right, actually, these.
But that's really sad.
That's
what I'm saying.
So he's a big grown man and he's never seen a really beautiful black woman in his time. Of course he has.
Well, black women don't want to be happy. They squeeze out about 7 or 8 of them feeling nappy-headed chilling by the time they 21. It's all downhill from there. Look at that. Oh, that woman's body over there, that's a temple. A black woman's body is a temple of doom.
That's what I'm saying.
What you must have?
I can't remember his
Yeah,
name.
sometimes what's it called, doesn't it? Sometimes that comes from the ones he liked don't like him. There's a guy.
You know what though?
There was a guy I worked with, right? And he looked like he was 25. He was a DJ, right? And funny enough, and
oh really? DJ?
He's a DJ as well, yes. Right? And he was from. Where's he from? Actually, I can't even say where he's from, in case he watched it and he realised what I'm talking about. Yeah. But he looked a little bit like Biggie Smalls.
Okay.
Right, a little bit like Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Oh my God! I know who you're talking about. I literally know who you're talking about.
Nah, he's not from. He weren't not from Birmingham or anywhere.
No.
You know?
He looks. No. It's fine. I'm on your side with this anyway. So
he looked a bit
fine.
like Biggie Smalls, this guy, right? But his hair was like nyam out as well,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So it was like around the sides and everything, right? Which obviously it's not.
If anyone doesn't know, Biggie Smalls is Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, and his hair was nyam out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like I said, right?
right?
And then didn't have the charisma as Biggie, right? And then he was telling me how he didn't like certain type of women, right? She's like, I don't like black girls. No, I'm into that, right? And I'm thinking, and then I'm like, again, we start, what are you talking about? How can you say that? No, I don't only like white girls and blah, 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 right? And then, anyway, get a bit more into it, right? And then there was some sisters who worked at that company who were very, very nice. And then, people, I see his eyes wandering everything. I'm thinking, I thought you weren't. Yeah, she's all right. You know what I mean? But then I realised, I have to have a little bit of a conversation with him. You realise that that's a defence mechanism. Because the ones he likes don't like him.
Yeah.
Right? So, but then he can get, girls of other races.
Easier.
Who are,
above his pay grade.
Above his pay grade. Yeah, they'll give him the time of day.
Really?
But
Based off his status.
Yeah, like I say, he's a DJ and he's, I don't know. But anyway, he was able to get other girls, who were above him, right, with ease. But the ones that he liked, who were his same ethnicity, wouldn't even spit on him. He was on fire. Yeah, you know what I mean? And that obviously affected him. Yeah, to a point where he's like, I don't like them. You know what I mean? But if he had the chance,
you would have them.
He'd have them in a heartbeat.
Black. Black on black.